You're holding up the line. I need my McChicken and my McNuggets. Get out the line there, Karen. I'm gonna need my McChicken, my fries.
What is your name? Step back. What is your name? What is her name? You tell me right now.
I'm sure at one point or another we have all had the experience of coming across a person who just wants to unnecessarily freak out or overreact, thus dubbing them a Karen.
From Karens screaming in McDonald's to Karens screaming at the police, and really everything in between. Let's talk about that all only on today's Top 10 list. Top 10 crazy Karens who went too far.
Starting off this list in our number 10 spot, we have the sign stealer. Okay, so this one starts off in a quiet little neighborhood. One woman, who is a Trump supporter, sees that her neighbor has a sign in her yard that would suggest that she is in fact not a Trump supporter. It should be totally fine to portray your own political beliefs on your own lawn, but it was apparently extremely upsetting for this Karen. She first tried to steal the anti-Trump sign, but when her neighbor caught her, a heated exchange began that started to involve another neighbor in the area as well, with everyone just yelling at each other.
As F-U-C-K.
About what? About Trump?
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, well, Trump.
Thank you. Thank you.
Honestly, you guys, there's a lot of yelling in this one and a lot of people not minding their own business. I think it's safe to say that maybe we should just stay off of each other's property unless welcomed.
In our 9th spot, we have McDonald's Karen.
You're holding up the line there, Karen.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch. Record me all you want to before I spit on you.
I swear, McDonald's is the breeding grounds of Karens. They're always there and at Walmart. But boy, do I have a surprise for you. Not only do we have a Karen in today's video, but we also have a Ken. So in this video, we see Karen at a McDonald's drive-thru, but she's not in her car. No. Something went wrong with her order, so she got out of her car and marched back to the drive-thru window to complain. Unfortunately, we don't know exactly what she's complaining about. She probably didn't get as much ketchup as she wanted or something like that. But by doing this, she is completely holding up the line, which is pissing off the man behind her who is filming. And I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of acting like a Ken. Like he's purposely taunting her to get a reaction out of her.
And I need to get more fatter, Karen. Watch out the way there, Karen.
The whole video is just one big mess. And you can see Karen getting more and more frustrated. Finally, I guess she got what she wanted from the employee, so she storms back to her car. Honestly, I just feel bad for the workers that have to deal with Karens and Kens on a daily basis.
In our number 8 spot today, we have Felony Karen. Okay, so this one starts when a police officer is pulling over a woman for a mechanical failure on her vehicle. He ends up writing her a ticket for a broken taillight because of the fact that this issue has been going on for 6 months and she has decided not to get it fixed, which is against the law. Well, this lady decides that she doesn't have to take the ticket.
You don't want to sign it?
No, because I don't think that I deserve to pay $80 for something that is fixable and I can fix it.
All right.
That's all you want.
And decides to really get herself in a lot more trouble.
Do not take off.
Shut up and give me that and I'll sign it.
Step out.
No.
We're beyond that.
Do you want me
Step
to-
out.
If you didn't know, fleeing is a felony charge. So for no reason at all, this Karen went from an $80 ticket she probably could have got lessened in court to a felony charge and potentially facing jail time.
In our 7th spot, we have improper mask wearing Karen.
You take your $6 and I said shove it up your ass. I'm out. What are you gonna do, Peter? F you. My face was covered. Now keep me out. That's fun.
So this video starts off with Karen standing outside of a small store yelling at the cashier. There's ripped up money on the floor. And what I can gather was that Karen was wearing a mask. I know, shocker, Karens hate to wear masks. But she was wearing it improperly. The store workers told her to put it on properly and she freaked out, ripped up the cash, and stormed out. She then proceeded to threaten the worker and say some very aggressive things that we can't show on YouTube.
It's funny to kick me out for having my mask on. It's funny. There's $6. There's your tip. Until the green I cracker.
Apparently, Karen thinks that she's in the right. Karens are just so stubborn and they don't like to be told off, and then this happens.
In the number 6 spot today, we have the McDonald's Karen. You guys, when I tell you this Karen video had me shocked the first time I saw it. This video comes from a TikTok user called days_5683, and they took this video while at a McDonald's one day. Apparently this Karen is upset that they forgot a breakfast burrito in her order, and while yeah, that may have possibly been inconvenient, it certainly is not even close to a good enough of an excuse to yell at someone like this.
What is your name? Hey, why don't you call me? Okay, can I tell you something? I'm gonna come back there. I run a restaurant. Step back or I will call the cops. What is your name? Step back or I will call the cops. What is your name?
You guys, I wish this was the end, but this next part is what really gets me because I cannot believe the audacity.
What is your name? Step back or I will call. What is your name? What is her name? You tell me right now. Tell me.
In case you missed that, this Karen not only went behind the counter to yell in the employee's face, but she also ripped her mask off of her. I honestly just could not believe this one, you guys.
We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with parking spot Karen.
Picking something up. I'm picking something up. Over there then. Yes, I do. I'm going to. Over there I will.
Oh God, I don't even know where to begin with this one. So the lady in the car, who's also filming, was picking up something from a seller on Facebook Marketplace. The seller told her she could pull into the parking lot to wait as they got the item. But then here comes Karen, claiming that she's not allowed to be there, and that is her parking spot, and that she owns the whole property.
Parking spot.
Yeah,
I own this property. What marketplace?
On Facebook Marketplace, we're picking something up from the lady who
I
lives in that
don't care.
house.
This is not a parking spot.
Do you know you're supposed to? It's COVID.
Get.
I think the best part is when she yells so hard that she chokes on her gum and then it like flies out of her mouth.
Filming you.
Right now.
We're filming
You've
you
been
right
here
now.
half an hour. I don't care. I'm getting the police. I'm
Call
getting
the
the
police.
police.
Call them right now.
I am. Get
Call
off
them.
my- Does you
Call them.
see
I'm
what he
here to
says?
pick up
I don't
something.
care.
But yeah, Karen was not giving up on this fight. Even if it was her parking spot, the woman wasn't staying there overnight. She was just chilling there for like 5 minutes till she got her item and then bye-bye. In the end, the woman in the car said that she would move. But even then, Karen wasn't happy. She wanted the girl off the property for good because apparently she owns the whole parking lot.
In the number 4 spot today, we have the Tim Hortons Karen. This video comes from a Tim Hortons, which is a Canadian coffee chain, if you didn't know, and this lady is having a bit of an outburst. I guess she wanted one type of every donut they had that day, but since donuts are usually ordered in 1, 6, or 12, and there were, I think, 13 or 14 different kinds of donuts that day, I think that there was just a bit of a miscommunication between all of the parties involved. This lady starts to get heated with the employees about the donuts.
You did the maple, you did the other maple, you did that one, 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 that one. Okay. How hard is this to understand? One of every type of your donut. Yes, ma'am. Yes, we got it.
But when a bystander asks this woman to be patient, she turns her anger towards him as well.
Ma'am, please don't show disrespect to these people. Like, can you please just calm down?
I've had to explain this 6 times. You grew up dead, girl, like this shit, ma'am.
Honestly, I get having a bad day or being frustrated, but sometimes it truly pays to show just a little compassion towards others.
In our 3rd spot, we have the Dunkin Fool.
Without a mask. Why would I wear a mask when I'm not sick? I work in healthcare and I don't need to wear a mask. I know I'm not positive. So you can give me a medium iced coffee.
Oh no, Karen. Oh no. She's just making a fool of herself at Dunkin' Donuts. So she claims that she doesn't need to wear a mask because she's not sick. Okay, yeah, that doesn't matter. The mask is preventing you from getting sick. And then she goes on saying that she works in healthcare, which to me is very concerning. Like, honey, does that mean you don't wear a mask at work around possibly sick patients just because you're not sick? This one just gives me a headache. Her logic is just so whack.
Coffee. You're just making it harder for the people behind me.
Well, we have to other business.
You can give me a coffee. Yes, you can.
Karen just wants her iced coffee, and the worker is actually being pretty sweet. You can tell that he was kind of nervous to tell her to put on a mask. He kept apologizing to her. Like, come on, Karen, it's been over a year. You should know by now that you're not gonna be served if you're not wearing a mask.
You can give me a medium iced coffee.
I can't give you anything right now.
You can take my order because it's never been a problem before.
Again, I'm just concerned by the fact that she's a healthcare worker, but doesn't understand how COVID spreads. And in our number one spot, we have the Pizza Hut meltdown.
Do I have to call corporate right now in front of your store? Please, goddamn piece of shit. You don't cuss at me!
Okay, buckle your seatbelts because this one is crazy. This video starts off with Karen swearing at a Pizza Hut employee. We aren't sure why, but the comments on this video think that she got mad for having to wait so long for her pizza. Anyways, the employee got fed up and swore back at Karen, who was swearing at him. And that's when she absolutely lost it and she started to throw stuff in the store. She threw a pizza at him.
Yeah, you go ahead. Cussing at me. I'm gonna call your manager. And act like you're gonna throw something at me. You don't cuss at me.
Like, ma'am, these employees don't get paid enough to deal with all your crap. The best part of this whole video, though, is when she asked Siri what the corporate number for Pizza Hut was. Classic Karen move.
I can't do anything if you're going to be yelling and bug me behind the counter.
Corporate number for Pizza Hut.
Ma'am, you have to step back.
Then Karen goes off on a tangent, stomping her feet like a little kid, saying that the guy threw the pizza at her. No, ma'am, we have it on tape. You threw the pizza at him.
You tried to throw the pizza at me. You tried to throw the pizza. Your manager is going to see this video. Your manager is going to see the video. I want my pizza remain. I want to talk to him.
Again, I just feel bad for the workers that have to deal with Karens on the daily. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Do you have any Karen freakout stories of your own? Have you ever confronted a Karen? Let us know in the comments below. Stay safe out there, guys. Karens be crazy. And that's all for today's crazy Karen freakouts. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan.
I've been your host, Olivia Kozlowski.
And I'll see you when I see ya.
And I'll see you next time. Bye!